you're thinking about doing any of the issues I'm going to mention in this video, you need to stop and think about the consequences. Today, in this video, I'm going to talk about what could happen if you don't take child custody seriously. Hi, my name is Brad Micklin. I'm the lead attorney and managing member of the Micklin Law Group, which is a law firm concentrated in empowering men and fathers in divorce, custody, and family law matters, with offices in Nutley, Montclair, and Saddlebrook, New Jersey. I'm also the proud author of How to Survive and Thrive When Divorcing a Narcissist. You can find the book on Amazon.com in a Kindle version and a hardback copy by searching my name or the title. I hope it helps you or anybody facing these issues. In this video, I want to talk about something that's really important. Child custody is a serious issue, and if you're not careful, you can lose your children forever. So please, pay attention and make sure that you take all the necessary precautions so that it doesn't happen to you or your family. First, let's talk about child custody. Child custody is a guardianship of a child. It can be awarded to one or both parents or to someone entirely different, such as a grandparent or close family friend. Custody is obviously important because it determines who makes decisions for a child and who has physical custody of the child. If you lose custody of your children, you may not be able to see them or make decisions for them or have any input into their lives. Next, how can you lose custody of your children? Obviously, there are many ways you can lose custody of your children. One is if you abuse or neglect them. Now, this is a legal term that's very significant, and keep in mind it's two different terms, abuse or neglect. Abuse could be physical, like corporal punishment, or it could be mental, like harassing or scolding them excessively. Neglect, on the other hand, can be something less invasive or harmful, and even sometimes hard to notice, but can include things like leaving them unattended or putting them in the care of somebody who's not qualified to watch them. I have done some national media appearances on this topic. You can see the video below if you're interested more in how these issues play out. Another way that you can lose custody through harming your children is through alienation. Now, alienation, or sometimes called indoctrination, is where one parent purposely or unintentionally tries to take the other parent out of the children's life by convincing the child in one way or another that he or she shouldn't be or it's dangerous to spend time with that parent. Sometimes parents are so angry when a family divides up or gets divorced that they don't understand the actions they take and how it could impact and harm their children. Children will often pick up subtle cues of dissatisfaction or anger from the custodial parent. Sometimes they overhear conversations, they sometimes read the mail that comes in from lawyers in the courthouse, and they can sometimes piece together, even if the parent's not intentionally doing it, that there's problems between the two parents, and that can cause the child to be alienated from the non-custodial parent. Another way to lose custody of your children is if you're unable to care for them and end up living with somebody else. If the court decides that it's in the best interest of your children to live with someone else, then you can lose custody of your children. It's important to remember that child custody is a serious issue and you should take all the necessary precautions to make sure this doesn't happen. Next, what are the consequences of losing custody? Losing custody of your children can have a number of serious consequences. One of the most important consequences is you may not be able to see or care for your children anymore. Now, how can you protect yourself from losing custody? There are a number of things you can do to protect yourself from losing custody of your children. One thing is to make sure that you never abuse or neglect your children. If you have any ambiguity about what this means, I highly recommend you watch some of the videos I posted below and speak to an attorney. So in conclusion, according to New Jersey law, if you're an abusive or neglectful parent, you can lose custody of your children. If you try to alienate the other parent, you can also lose custody of your children. It's important to remember the welfare of your children is always a top priority in any custody case. Be sure to seek legal help if you're facing a custody battle so that you have the best chance of retaining parental rights. I hope this information helps. If it does, please give a like and share so that others get to see the video. I also would like you to subscribe so you get noticed when I go online, and you can also publish questions and comments and let other people see the video. Thanks for tuning in and stay safe. Here's my contact information if you have any questions or would like to schedule a meeting.